Great. Well, my name's S. Rob, and I would just like to talk about my 598th book. I'm not going to say what it's about, but I'm writing it right now, okay? And this is the book that I'm working on now, and it's the 598th book. That means that I'm 2 books away from having wrote 600 books, almost all on occultism. Now, for those that don't know, I've held the world record for occult books for a long time. I've held the world record for being the most prolific occult author in history for hundreds of books, since about 300 or something like that. I've been in that position. So it's a long time now. And this means quite simply that nobody in history has ever written as many books on occultism as I have. I've written that many, There's people who've wrote ones on New Age and things like this, I don't know how they work out. I mean, like yoga, I don't know who's wrote the most books on yoga, but yoga isn't magic anymore. It's New Age, I think that's the thing. Not every subject has a writer like me. We don't all have them. It's not like every subject has a guy that's way more prolific than everybody else, But we do now. We do. The occultism doesn't. It's me. It has its ups and its downside. The downside is you get a lot of people that are unhappy. Part of this is they don't realise the demands that you have to be a professional occult author. To write books on occultism for a living is not easy. You've got to come up with different strategies. You've got to promote it, I mean, I haven't done video for a couple of months now, which is really atypical for me. I'm normally putting them out all the time. And the reason is that I'm writing a lot for a publisher. So I've got a lot of work to do and I haven't had the time to do the video. And I need to increase the quality of the video. This is I'm using now is a webcam. You can see it'll be a bit gritty, the picture. And I've got stuff. I need to buy some lamps or something to try and sort of film with the equipment I have, the new equipment I have, and increase the quality of the work. So it's almost 600 books. We're very, very, very near now. I don't even know what the 600 books is going to be. What the 600th book on occultism. I know it's worthwhile because it does feel worthwhile to me. And you're creating a body of work and you get support from a lot of people. I mean, obviously, you have people that are against it, I mean, if anyone's going to get anything for being against occultism, it's going to be people like me who have done the most. We're the ones that are going to get it, And of course, it annoys some people, because it's not them. I think you've broken some strange rule. But where was all this do what thou wilt be the whole of the law? They love the idea of this, do what thou wilt be the whole of the law, do what you want. They love that. But they don't like it when you do what you want. Or when what you do what you want conflicts with what they want. Well, I'm sorry, that's life. If you do what you want, I will do what I want. That's how it works. And some of the times they'll conflict, which means you need to change it from do what you want to do what you can get away with. And that's it. Because other people have the right to do what they want as well. They don't have to fit their plans around you. And that is the thing that they always miss out. They always think there's some plan. And do what they will means go into a big orgy. That's it. Their choice. They do what they want was to go on an orgy. Mine was to write almost 600 books on occultism and become the market leader. That was mine, and that's better. You know why? Because you get money from that one. You can buy whores. You can buy as many hookers as you want. You don't have to take part in an orgy. You can just go out and buy them because you've got the cash. And that's the thing. Go for the money. I say that because I'm the only one in Britain making a living writing books on occultism, so there's not much competition there. I don't know the entire market in the USA, but there may be one. There might not even be one, but there might be some I don't know about. There could be 2 or 3, but there's not a lot. We're not a lot there, And remember, making a living out of writing books on occultism doesn't mean this person is your favorite occultist. It doesn't. It means it's a person who is making a living out of it, because we all have different people that we like and dislike. But, squeezing out one book a year that does moderately well and has a fan base isn't what makes you a top occultist. You've got to have a big fan base, You got to have a large, reliable fan base that will buy books. Because all us authors, we've all got fans. I always did. From when I started off, I had fans. You write a book, you have fans, you got people contacting you and telling you how they love your book. And it's always like that. That's what it is to be an author. To be an author is to have fans. Maybe some people don't like it. That's the way it is. But having people like you and having a fan base is just what it is to be an author. All authors have fan bases. You know, it happens all the time. It's how big it is, and you know, and what you do with it, and things like that. You know. I'm going to sign off now. But remember, my name's S. Rob, and we're very close to the 600th book. When I get there, I'll tell you. I'll tell you when we get to the 600th book, and you know, that's quite an achievement. And I'll go on from there. You know, because I don't have a number in time. One time I thought, oh, I'll get to 1,000, till I realised that's what people tend to do in different areas of books. When you get someone who's very, very prolific and they don't exist in every area, they tend to stop with about 1,000 or just afterwards. So I've changed that. I think 1,500, 1,500, which is still doable. You know, it's doable by me. I'm only 46, and writers can write a very long time, so it is doable. But you know, I mean, I never really set out to write more than anyone else. It's just the way it happened. It just worked like that. So I'm just going to keep going, keep doing what I'm doing, and being awesome.